Today's topic is actually about your Mac. You probably know me as the Mac Junkie. I am the Mac Junkie. I have been for 28 plus years, and I love working on Macs. There are things, however, my clients often ask me, and it's actually happened twice this week. I've had two clients with exactly the same issue. The computer is running slow. It's not starting, and I'm seeing the beach ball all the time. Now, there are several factors. A person like me really needs to see the computer to actually find out what it is, what's actually going on. However, oftentimes